Hiya and welcome back. It has been a little while. I shan't bore you with the details as to why, but I just thought I would hop on, record a quick video just to say I am alive and I do have lots of plans for the year that is coming, and I thought I'd do a really quick chat about some of the loose plans so you know what's going to be coming up on my channel over the next couple of months or so. First things first, we had a delivery this morning, which I had to be a bit creative with delivering over the gate. All of that stuff that's just been delivered is going to be coming down here. Oh, as you can see, it's been a bit chilly. The tunnel was a bit of an igloo when we came down this morning, but most of it's melted off now. But yeah, I think this is the whitest I've ever seen our land, so I thought I'll come down and show you. About 10 o'clock in the morning now, so it's mostly melted away, but we have had a couple of chilly days. I think we've got another couple of chilly days before it warms back up again. The chickens, they're not enjoying it. Whereas this guy, you don't mind a bit cold, yeah. How you doing? You not sure? You not sure about my cat? Oh, it's okay. How are you doing? Hi, girls. You'd rather hang out in the mud? Yeah, they're not sure about all this ice. Oh, look at it. We are still getting loads of eggs from these girls. Honestly, I can't complain at these chickens at all. Probably regret putting all of these eggs in my pocket, but I don't learn. Okay, so I've learnt loads from my first couple of years gardening here, and I need to put some of those lessons into action, because with life things I know are going to be happening this year, nothing terrible, just know that I'm going to be busy and I don't want to do less here on the land in terms of what I get out of it than in previous years. I also don't want to put less time in. It's not going to be that busy that I can't do the gardening. I just want to be putting my time in to the best possible uses, if you see what I mean. I spend loads and loads and loads of time doing maintenance stuff. I don't think anyone can prepare you for how long you're going to spend doing general land maintenance work, you know, mowing the hedgerows, just repairing the fences from storms, doing stuff with the animals. The outbuildings always need work, so you know, all that stuff just takes a long time. And then when you add in the fact that I've been basically gardening sprawled out in this whole big field, my neighbour's dogs, I can't do anything about that. That's my dog, Max. I can do something about that. I've got the tunnel here, then we've got beds all around here, which, you know, have all been abandoned over the winter. Then I've got beds here, and it's just loads of space to manage, and it's not very efficient. So I think I just need to be a bit more efficient this year, so that I can grow more. I can do more than I did last year. I had a really good year, grew loads of things, but I want to do more, and I want to spend more time in the garden itself rather than, you know, trying to keep grass out between the rows and things like that. So I think basically what I'm going to do, if I walk this way, is from where my corn patch was last year, and the stalks are all still there here, down to where the brassica cage is at the back. All of this I'm basically going to turn into my veggie garden, and I'm going to kind of abandon a bit more of that over there. I think managing the grass in between the beds is just too much. It's just too easy to lose. Oh, that's cold wind. Get in the cover of these trees. You know, it's just too much to lose control of, and it's so easy to lose control of, and once you do, it's hard to get it back. And then I accept that I'm going to lose control over sort of the grass and the growth and things as the year goes on. It's so mild here, it grows all year round. By the time we hit the end of summer, it's just gone to madness, and I'm alright with that. But I don't want my harvest to suffer for that. I'm happy for it to go a bit wild, but I want to keep my veggie gardens a bit more under control. So I'm going to condense it. Basically, I'm not going to have any less growing space, but we're just going to condense it into a smaller space, and I'm going to try to get rid of all of the grass in that area. And I'm going to plant a windbreak around the edge of that area, because we suffer with a lot of wind here. It's caused me a lot of problems, and I haven't done anything about it yet. So this is the year. We're going to basically create a nice big area around this section with a planted hedgerow kind of thing, windbreak area around the outside. I'm not saying I won't expand that into extra areas as time goes on, but I think for this year, this section here is where I'm going to focus my gardening, because I actually found the tunnel really easy to manage last year, and that's because there's no grass in there. It's just rows. It was the first year of that tunnel, so it was still quite weedy. I've done a no dig beds in there, so still have perennial things growing up, but I found it so much easier to control when it was there is not supposed to be anything living in here other than my plants. There's no grass to manage around the outside. Simplify. I'm just trying to simplify things. So that brings me to the delivery we had this morning. That was broken. Have to fix that. This is hopefully within the next few weeks going to turn into some raised beds down in that garden to give me a little bit of an easier time in managing them. In the past, my beds are always a bit of a mishmash. I like the sort of polyculture-esque vibe of it, but I think I pushed that a little bit far, and I've literally got bits and bobs all over the place, and it's hard to just manage. It's hard to keep on top of things. You forget what's where, and then it feels like things get wasted. So a little bit more intentional with what I'm planting where. Everything that needs a bit more hands-on maintenance in the outside beds will go in the raised beds, and then everything that I can kind of just leave to get on with it and then do a harvest of when it's ready, that kind of thing, can go in the in-ground beds that are already there. So things like my sweet corn, my squashes, pumpkins, the onions, things like that I just put in, and I pretty much leave to get on with it. I just keep the beds hopefully weeded, and put all the things that you sort of want to be come again or harvesting multiple times over the season. So like my green beans, my salad greens and things like that, I think I will put in raised beds, and hopefully that will make them up off the ground, a bit more accessible, easier to manage, and everything that I did in the tunnel this year I'll probably do again, except tomatillos, because I have infinity tomatillos now canned in my house and in my freezers, so I think I need a year off of tomatillos. I got this for Christmas. Oh, hang on, there's reflections showing you how cold it's gotten here for us. This is cold. The tunnel probably doesn't look much different to when you last saw it. I haven't done loads in here. By some miracle, a lot of my pepper plants are still alive. I think this one might have finished them off, so I'll come and grab the last of them. But the fact that there's still peppers in here in January does blow my mind. I just cut the tomatoes at the base, and they're all just looking like death in here. So I need to come in and clean up and get these beds ready for the spring. So that will be happening soon. The brassicas are unsurprisingly doing totally fine with the cold situation. They're all looking okay. No dramas here. Ooh, that pea's frozen. Actually frozen here, because look, these look like they're frozen, don't they? So I need to bring them in. We'll eat them today. So yeah, all in all, haven't spent enough time out here just because life has been what it's been, but I'm fully determined to get back on it. There'll be lots of tidying up out here, getting everything ready, new gardening spaces to be built, and a bit more intentional time spent out here in this coming year. I'm feeling really positive. Had a great year for a lot of things, but I had a crap year for other things. So it's just a matter of keeping the good and you know, just every year trying to improve on the things that didn't go as well, and learn some lessons. So I feel like I've learnt the wind damage. Oh, look at the ice coming off of here. Oh, I think I missed it. Yeah, I feel like I should have learnt the wind lesson after the first year, and I didn't. I did, in that I have this tunnel for last year, and oh my gosh, this made things so much easier because it's not out there in that. I don't think it keeps too much of the cold off. It's not really our problem. The problem is the wind, and this does magically for it. So this is the year I really need to learn that lesson, put those lessons into practice. So all of that coming up real soon, and I look forward to sharing it with you. Cheers. Right, little mate. Hi. Magical transformation incoming.